Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Merry Christmas. This video should be going out on Christmas Day, so I hope you've had a nice day with all of your family. This year has flown by and it's been a blast. If you're not with your family, if you're self-isolating or if you're doing that, I hope you've tried to enjoy your day at least. A lot of my friends have been self-isolating due to, COVID being quite present in the UK. I hope you have a safe Christmas and New Year's. Today I've decided to make a Christmas themed team. I might alter this next year, but I thought since it's freezing here in Scotland this year that my Christmas team would be based around the ice typing. I've never made a main type themed team before, so I've tried to keep it interesting. And by that I mean kind of using a mono typing with dual typings to kind of, sprinkle in some diversity. My usual rules apply here, so no overlapping types apart from obviously ice, and only one legendary in the team. Apart from that, it's fair game for anything I want. I'll try to give festive reasons for my choices, but for at least 2 or 3 of them, it's just because I love that specific Pokemon. So let's get into it. Starting off, we have a team member number 1. The Ice Grass type Pokemon, Abomasnow. This Pokemon is the Christmas tree, and so its place on the team should be pretty obvious. Apart from that, Abomasnow is a pretty powerful Pokemon that is a massive powerhouse for the team. The Grass type is also very useful for coverage, getting rid of pesky water types. A move I would have to use on Abomasnow is Earthquake, the ground type attack. This move, along with some stab attacks, would cover its fire weakness as well as provide the grounding to deal with steel types. This move, for me at least, is essential to the success for Abomasnow, and therefore it's my recommendation that you have it on your team. And just like that, we have our first team member onto place number 2. At spot number 2, we have the Ice Water Pokemon, Lapras. This Pokemon is in the team because I love it, and you can't have an ice themed team without it, at least in my opinion. I always thought Lapras was legendary when I was younger, and there's good reason for that. This beefy boy is not only the powerhouse, but he's also pretty rare in a lot of the games. Since this team is not based off a particular region, that's not really an issue, and therefore we can have him. A move I would use on Lapras is Thunderbolt, the electric type attack. Every Lapras I have has had Thunderbolt, and it's because it just provides so much coverage and it's helpful against any attacker really. That's why it's my recommended move, and for the ground types that it's not effective against, we obviously have the water type, so no problems. That's 1/3 of my Christmas team complete. From here, a lot of the Pokemon are mixed coverage and ability, so less Christmas and more power. At spot number 3, we have the Ice Ground type Mamoswine. I usually look to create a fire, grass, water triangle at the start of my teams, but that's not really possible for this, since fire and ice Pokemon don't really exist apart from Darmanitan, but I don't really like Darmanitan, so we're moving on. However, Mamoswine is coming in as our 3rd member, and again we have another powerhouse being introduced into the team. This is more of an icy bulk team than anything else, even though Abomasnow is a bit of a glass cannon. It's more of a strong ice team. Mamoswine is based off a woolly mammoth, and so it should have featured around the North Pole, if they were still alive. And so Santa would most likely have a few of these out the back chillin', pun intended. A move I would have on Mamoswine would be Ice Fang, the stab ice type attack. This move is crucial for Mamoswine as it's the hardest hitting physical ice move that he can learn. I had to mention this as I see a lot of teams with Mamoswine with the lower quality or weaker ice type attacks, whereas this attack deals a massive punch, so therefore try and get it on your Mamoswine. And with that, we have half of my team done already. I hope you're ready for number 4. At number 4, we have a fossil Pokemon, the Ice Rock Aurorus. This fossil Pokemon has never featured on any of my teams before, and I've always wanted to use it. So what better time than on my ice-themed Christmas team? This Pokemon is unique as it resonates with the Northern Lights, and I believe has some form of connection with their appearance, but I could be completely wrong. However, the Northern Lights are synonymous with the cold and the North Pole, at least in my mind anyway, so it makes sense that Aurorus would be on this icy-themed team. A move I would have on it would be Psychic, the psychic type move. It provides cover for Aurorus over fighting and flying types, and allows for the team to add another type variation into the mix. I have just realised that flying types can be killed with ice. So, more just the fighting coverage, but you know, that's how it be. We now have 2/3 of the team done, just 2 team positions left, and I believe it's time to look into our legendary Pokemon. Now this legendary obviously had to feature the ice type, which severely limited my choices. However, I found a Pokemon that fits my bulk theme, and I ended up going with it as it also satisfies the ice team with a typing I don't plan on using elsewhere. And no, I'm not using Regice, that's terrible. In spot number 5, we have the Ice Dragon, Kyurem. This Pokemon is another that I haven't really used, but its fused forms have fire coverage or electric coverage, which is kinda needed on the team. Technically, it's 2 legendary Pokemon fused into one, but shut up. Moves I would have on Kyurem would depend on its fused form I would use, so for its white fusion form, I would have to use the move Fusion Flare. It's a fire type attack, which is something rare on an ice type team. It's also the signature move of this Pokemon, so no shocks there. As for shocks though, Kyurem Black I would have to use Fusion Bolt, the electric type counterpart to this fusion Pokemon. For my team, I already have some electric moves sprinkled in, so I'm more likely going to go for Kyurem White for the diversity of the moveset, and the fire type move, which is pretty useful. And that's our team! I said at the start we would only have 1 legendary Pokemon, and that is true. I didn't mention, however, the God Pokemon. And there's only 1 Pokemon that resonates with a god-like physique and the ice typing, and it's graced our 6th position. Our final Pokemon is the ice-flying god, Delibird. This Pokemon is an absolute unit, and honestly, it solos anything it comes against. The presence it gives out just annihilates the competition, and so really the rest of the team is invalid. This guy is the only member that really matters. He doesn't even need a special move, his presence do the talking for him. Respect him. And there we have it guys, my ultimate Christmas team. I hope you enjoyed this team building episode. It's been a little while since I made one of these, at least, you know, for me. I did make the Sinnoh teams a little while before BDSP came out, so this is a new thing for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments how your Christmas was, and have a happy new year when it comes. Also, if you have any changes you'd make to this team, let me know down below. I was pretty torn between Articuno, but obviously we needed the Delibird trumps Articuno, so you know Delibird is just a boy. But with that guys, we'll see you next year. Yeah, I really said that. See you next year.